Hi, I'm Tim Trussler. I'm one of the instructional designers with the Online Learning Center here at Bates. And what we want to do is take a few minutes and just walk you through the basics of Canvas. Now, some of you already know Canvas. You've taken classes that use Canvas before, at which point in time, feel free to update your Facebook page while this is running in the background or something like that. But I know a lot of you have not used it before. And so this is just a quick walkthrough, nothing in depth. We have videos that go much more in depth, but just to kind of get you familiar with what you're looking at, the interface, the menus, and all of that. The first menu we want to talk about is up at the top, and it is called the Global Navigation Toolbar. And it's called that because it's global, meaning all of your classes, the information you can get through here. So for example, if you put your mouse on the courses, you will see all of your courses. And I should add, we're assuming that all of your courses actually have a Canvas component. If your teacher doesn't have any sort of online component of the class, it won't show up here. But if there's any Canvas part of it, it will show up in your list of courses. So here's the courses, and you can navigate between them. If you go to grades and click on that, here's a quick snapshot, not in depth, but it says here's your grades as of right now, this moment, in all of your classes. And if you click on calendar, all of the items from all of your classes will show up on this screen. So again, you get a snapshot of everything that's going on in all of your classes. So that is the global navigation toolbar. Most of the time you're going to spend is going to be on this left toolbar, the course navigation menu. This is how you get around in the class once you've logged in. So for example, the first time you log in, you guys probably clicked on Start Here. And that takes you to the Start Here section. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to click on the syllabus and read your instructor's syllabus. Course announcements, the modules, if it's time to take a quiz or post to a discussion board, look at your grades, all of that's going to be included on that left-hand menu. I should add yours may look a little bit different. These can be customized by the instructor. They can put them in whatever order they want, and they can put whatever items they want in there. So yours may look a little bit different, but it's still the same principle. This is going to be the main navigation. The next section is called the content area. This might be something you don't even view as a section. You view it as Canvas, but this center section here is basically where everything is going to be. Your assignments, your instructions, if you're taking a quiz, the calendar, your grades, everything shows up in what's called the content area, this big section in the middle. The next navigation item is the sidebar. It's off on the side here. The thing to be aware of is it's going to change depending upon what page you're on. For example, we're on the syllabus, and right now on the right-hand side in the sidebar, you see a calendar. If you go to our home page here, in the sidebar, you see a little snapshot of what's going on in your classes right now. Maybe assignments that are coming up, maybe grades that have been posted, feedback from your teacher. So the sidebar is kind of Canvas's way of pulling out what it thinks is important given the page that you're on and putting it in the same section at all the time. So that's the sidebar. The last section to talk about is the help corner, and we've got 5 links here. The first one is simply your name. Now this may seem basic, but if you're at a public computer like the Bates Library or something like that, this is a way to make sure that you've actually logged in properly and you're not using somebody else's account accidentally, so you can see that you're logged in correct. The second link is to your inbox, which brings up the email within Canvas. This allows you to send email, including attachments to instructors, and assuming they've enabled it, you can send it to your fellow students as well. The third link is to settings. This is where you can kind of dial in exactly how you want Canvas to work. For those of you who are pretty tech savvy and don't care about instructions, feel free to click on that edit settings button to your right and go to it and dial it in. For those of you who want a little bit of help and a step-by-step walkthrough of some very specific tasks, if you go back to that Get Started section, there's a link to Canvas videos that'll walk you through some basic tasks like how to change your name in here, how to change your time zone, or how to make sure that any email that's sent gets sent to a personal email or to your cell phone. So you can dial it in. The next link is Logout. Again, maybe not as important at home, but at any kind of public place, you want to make sure you click on that when you're done. Keep your information and your work secure. And then our last section, if we click on Help, it's going to bring up this little help box. And I want to talk about these 4 links for a second, especially the first and the third, because that's mainly the 2 you're going to care about. The first link says Ask Your Instructor a Question. Click on this link if you have something for your instructor to answer. For example, if you don't understand an assignment, you could use this. If your instructor said that the instructions would be posted by 5 o'clock on Friday to work on it over the weekend, and it's late Friday night and it's not posted yet, you could use this link as well. If you use this link, it will be sent to all instructors and all TAs in the class. So that might be a little bit easier than using email, but it does the same function. It sends it to everybody. The other link that you can use is this third link, report a problem. And this is if there's a Canvas issue. So if, for example, a page won't load, it's crashing, you can't log in or out properly, something like that. So if there's a problem with Canvas, you can use this link, send an email, it'll go directly to us and make us aware that there's a problem with your course right now. And hopefully we can get that fixed as soon as possible. Okay, so those are the two main links you'll use. The second link, again, I know a lot of people are tech savvy. If you want to fix it yourself and figure it out yourself, go for it. Click on this. It'll take you to the Canvas guides, and you have things like the student guide, a quick start, a search, all of that. And I should point out that since Canvas is so common, there's hundreds if not thousands of schools and colleges and universities using it. Feel free to use Google and ask it a question. Just make sure you include Canvas in it. Like, for example, how can I customize my calendar in Canvas? You'll be amazed. There's a lot of information out there on the web, and you may find that that's even easier than this. And then our last link, it doesn't have anything to do with us, but it is submit a feature idea. If you've got a way to improve Canvas, you can send it. It'll actually go directly to the company. Okay, so that again gives you a quick overview of how to navigate, how to get around in Canvas. At this point in time, we're done with the video. And so you can close it and you can go and take the quiz right now. I should add, by the way, you are more than welcome if you get stuck on a question to open up this video and watch it a second time and find the correct answer that way. It's not like you have to have this memorized. Okay, good luck.